Hello everyone. This lecture is an example to apply what we learned about forest. We shall use forest to scatter many types of items to build the scene. I will start with these steps in the garden. First thing we must do is to make sure that the pivot is in the right position. To do that, I will turn on the snap, choose vertices, and enable axis constraints. I already created the path, then I will create forest, populate from selection, then click on the path. Now I will need to go to distribution and change the mode from image to path, then select the path again. Unfollow the x-axis, and if we want to, we can adjust the path. I prepared these surfaces to create the green walls forest. I will use one of forest vertical presets and make sure that populate from scene option is off. As I mentioned, when we have such surfaces or overlapped surfaces, it's better to change the surface mode to UV instead of XY. Now, as we can see, that the items are not in the right direction. To solve this, I will try to make all the walls with the same direction in one edit poly. Then create separate forest for each surface. We may use the direction feature to adjust the item direction. Let's choose one of forest lawn presets. Then click the surface. Forest shows warning that the area is large and recommends to use camera clipping area. I will choose no for now. And I will change the displaying mode from proxies to point cloud. The lawn isn't growing on these steps, so I will exclude it as an object. I will choose from the forest library. You can, of course, choose any other objects that in your scene. Then click the surfaces. Forest shows yellow logo. Let's check the distribution units, and that's it. I will adjust the scale, the global scale. To scatter the hedges, I use the path, not the surface. In Forest Library presets, we can find many types of hedges and different height options for each type. Change distribution mode to path, then add the path, adjust spacing and scale. Finally, I created scale diversity using transformation rollout. To scatter these spherical lights, I created this path with these vertices to scatter in vertex positions. But this what will happen if the vertices are smooth. The vertices must be cornered to get one item on each one. I used path mode in vertex positions to distribute the seeds, but in some cases, we need to adjust each item separately. It becomes easier when we have a small number of items. Choose the forest, modify, click on this small arrow, then click Item. This message will show. Tells you that switching to Custom Edit will disable area distribution parameters. So, we must be sure that we don't need these parameters anymore. Then, click Yes and adjust the items. I got these leaves from Forest presets, but I made some editings. First, we must convert the forest to editable mesh. And to do that, item must be displayed as meshes. When I tried to show the item of this forest as meshes, forest showed red logo. That refers to maximum density limit. To fix that, open display, then adjust maximum faces value. This number is by default. We need to increase it carefully. It may cause a max crash. Now, right-click, convert the forest to editable mesh. I will create a new forest and add these leaves as objects from the scene. Paint tool is the right choice to scatter items freely. As mentioned, it needs a surface to paint on. Now, use Eraser tool to exclude the unwanted leaves.